Hello, it's YLOC 3rd grade worksheet lesson 5. So here it says find the difference, estimate to check. So we'll start with number 1. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and then 7 minus 1 is 6, and 5 minus 4 is 1. But when we estimate it, this should round up 600, and this one should round down 400. So it should be 200 estimated, and this rounded up is 200, so it is correct. So we have a 1, we have to borrow a 10 from the 9. Oops. And then 11 minus 6 is 5. 8 minus 8 is 0. And then 8 just is brought down. So then this is rounded up to 900. This one is rounded up to 100. And then when we subtract that, we should get 800. 9.63 minus 4.05. So borrow a 10. 13 minus 5 is 8. And then 5 minus 0 is 5. And then we add that decimal point. And then 9 minus 4 is 5. And then this rounded up is 10. This rounded down is 4. When we subtract that, it's 6. And this rounded up equals 6. So we borrow a 10 from the 4, so that makes it 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 4 minus 3 is 1. And then we round this one down, and we also round this one down. And we should get 100 for estimate. We borrow a 10. So 11 minus 7 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. So 700 rounded down, and then this also rounds down. So that gives us 600. We borrow a 10 again. 11 minus 8 is 3. And then we have to borrow a 10 from the 4. So that makes it 3. 15 minus 7 is 8. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. We round this one up. We also round this one up. And we get 300. And this rounded up is 300. All right, find the difference. Again, so 4 minus 2 is 2. Borrow a 10. 12 minus 6 is 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. And then we round that up. We also round this one up. And we get 1,000. 2 minus 1 is 1. 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2. We borrow a 10. So 6, 5. So 10 minus 5 is 5. And 5 is brought down. This one rounds down. And this one rounds up. And we get 5,000. $11 minus 2 is 9. And then we borrowed a 10, so 4, and then we borrow a 10 here. All right, 14 minus 9 is it is 5, and then we add that decimal point, and then 11 minus 9 is 2. This rounds up to 13, and then this one rounds up to 10, and we get 3. 6 minus 0 is 6. We borrow a 10, 7. 11 minus 4 is 7. And then we borrow another 10, 8, 7. 16 minus 9 is 7, and then 7 minus 5 is 2. And then when we estimate both of these numbers up and subtract it, we should get 3,000. 12 minus 7 is 5. And then we borrow a 10. 12 minus 8 is 4. 8 minus 1 is 7. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So then that would be 6,000 rounded up and 3,000 rounded down, which would give us 3,000. Alright, borrow a 10. 18 minus 9 is 9. 8 minus 5 is 3. Borrow a 10. 12 minus 8 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. And then we round this one up, 33. We round this one also up, 19. And when we subtract that, we should get 14. Alright, another difference in check. So borrow a 10, 5, 11 minus 5 is 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. Borrow a 10. 11 minus 7 is 4. And then we round that up or down. So that would be 3,000. And then we round that one. And that equals 0. We borrow a 10. 12 minus 3 is 9. We also borrow a 10 from here. So then we borrow a 10 from there. This turns into a 9. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. And then bring down that 4. 5,000 minus 100 is 4,900. 6 minus 1 is 5. 7 minus 2 is also 5. Decimal point. 2 minus 2 is 0. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. We round this one up. We round this one down, so 22. And that gives us 11. Oops. Okay. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. And then 5 minus 5 is 0. And then we round this up. We also round this one up to 6,000. And that gives us 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 4 minus 3 is, or 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 2 is 5. And then we round this one up, so 4,000. We round this one down, so 3,000. And that gives us 1,000. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. Bring the decimal point down. 2 minus 2 is 0. And then 11 minus 3 is 8. So then we round this number up, and then we round this number down, and that gives us 81. All right, word problems. Tom saved $5,672 in his bank account. He bought a new laptop for $2,849. How much money does Tom have left in his bank account? Okay, for this problem, it says that Tom has $5,672, but we're going to subtract that because he bought something. So that costs $2,849. When we subtract that, 12 minus 9 is a 3, 6 minus 4 is 2, and then we make that a 16. 16 minus 8 is 8, and then 4 minus 2 is 2. So Tom has $2,823 left. A school ordered 3,215 books for the library. After a year, 1,742 books were borrowed by students. How many books are left in the library? All right, so we originally have 3,215 books, but then we lose 1,742 because students have checked them out. So 5 minus 2 is 3. We do 11 there and then 1 here. 11 minus 4 is 7. We also make this an 11 and make this one a 2. 11 minus 7 is 4. And then 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have 1,473 books left. Emily's family went on vacation. They had $7,450 for the trip. By the end of the trip, they had spent $4,983. How much money do they have left? All right, so we start out with 7,450, and then they spend 4,980. So that means we lost it. So 0 minus 0 is 0. We make this a 15, make this a 3. 15 minus 8 is 7. And then borrow 8, 10. So 13 minus 9 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 2. Or 6 minus 4 is 2. So Emily's family has $2,470 left. A car dealership had 8,965 cars in stock at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, they sold 5,378 cars. How many cars are still in stock? All right. So we're going to work up here because there's no space down there. 8,965 minus 5,378. Borrow a 10. 15 minus 8 is 7. Borrow another 10. 15 minus 7 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. And then 8 minus 5 is 3. So 3,587 cars are left or are still in stock. All right, thank you.